Welcome to the National Beef Leadership Development Series Refresher Number 6, SMART Performance Expectations. Satisfied employees are those employees who know what is expected of them. Satisfied employees usually choose to stay with their current employers. One way to help create satisfied employees is to make sure they all know what is expected of them. When employees don't have clear and unambiguous performance expectations, they are often insecure in their abilities and decisions, disempowered, and are forced to wait for direction for fear of making a mistake. This leaves them, and you, frustrated, stressed, and dissatisfied. You can empower your employees by providing them with clear and unambiguous performance expectations using SMART. SMART is an acronym that stands for S, specific, M, measurable, A, attainable, R, realistic, and T, time-bound. Let's go through each of the 5 letters of the acronym. Specific is the what and why of your performance expectation. It describes what specifically you want your employees to do or achieve. It also describes why this is important. When employees understand the why behind the what, they will often have more buy-in and ownership of the expectation. Measurable describes what success will look like. Success is typically measured in 2 ways. One way describes how much or how many or how often. These measures include production or shipping or other similar expectations. The second way describes how well something met quality standards or safety goals. These expectations are just as important as how much and how many. Describing measurables helps employees know when they have met or exceeded your expectations. Attainable means that the employee can actually achieve it. To make sure an expectation is attainable, outline the steps it will take for an employee to achieve it. This will help you determine how realistic it is. For example, if the expectation is for the employee to become qualified for a new position, describe the specific steps they will need to take to be successful. While expectations should be challenging, they shouldn't be so far out of reach that an employee becomes discouraged. Realistic challenges your expectations. This part of the SMART acronym is a reality check for you. For example, based on where the employee is today in terms of knowledge, skills, ability, and confidence, is this expectation realistic? While the expectation might be attainable, it may not be realistic for a specific employee today. If you find an expectation isn't realistic for any of your employees, it is your job to take the time to list the potential barriers or challenges they might face and create a plan to help them overcome them. Time-bound puts a time frame or target on the expectation. When an expectation is time-bound, it describes exactly when an employee is expected to achieve the measurables based on the what and the why. If the time target is far away, and for some that could be a few days or a few weeks, think about creating smaller milestones to help keep the employee on track. When you consider the time frame, it too should be measurable, attainable, and realistic. SMART performance expectations can help employees better understand what is expected of them, why it's expected, and provide ideas on how to get there. Remember, satisfied employees are employees who know what is expected of them, and satisfied employees usually choose to stay a part of your team. Thank you for completing the refresher. Now on to the challenge. Good luck!